Hello, it's Rainbow Farts, and today I am redrawing the first piece of digital art I ever made. Um, I started with a traditional sketch. I've been planning this for a long time, so I usually don't do that, but I sketched out on paper first, and I ended up liking it, so I kept it. I personally have a slightly different style when I do traditional art compared to digital art. It looks a little bit different. So um this piece may look slightly different than other pieces I may draw in the future because I don't think I'm going to do all my illustrations with a traditional sketch first. Usually I just do it digital, but today is a special occasion. It's been a year since I got my drawing tablet and started drawing digitally. It's a really big deal for me. Digital art is such a big part of my life. Today, I I remember when I first got it and I had more free time, I would draw for like hours every day, like a minimum of 5 hours. I remember one time I drew for like literally almost 16 hours straight, and it was great. It was really good. I'm redrawing the first picture I ever made to track my progress throughout the year. You may see the original picture pop up every once in a while. It was really bad. That picture took me like 5 hours to draw. This one took me around 2 to 2.5 hours. So my speed has improved, my skill for sure. I mean, I would hope so. It's been a year. I still can't draw fabric. Here I am struggling to draw my dress. That I would, I still wear that dress a lot, but when I first drew the picture, I'd wear it like all the time. It's baggy and wonderful, and I love it. So, yeah, that's one of my favorite dresses. Um, I forgot what I was saying. Sorry. So, yeah, I when I drew this picture, it's a picture of myself. I'm running. I I was so smart a year ago. I was just like, you know what? I'm going to test it out. We're going to call it a test run. We're going to call the illustration test run because I'm testing out my program and my tablet. I was like, wow, I'm so smart. And it was like, you know what's even better? Drawing a picture of me running for the test run. Wow, I'm so clever, so smart. Praise me. Not really, but I thought I was so clever, and I guess it's cute or whatever. But so yeah, this is an illustration of me running because yeah, the expression on my face is an expression of panic because if you don't panic when you're running, there's something wrong with you. Well, I mean, there's nothing wrong with you. I'm pretty sure there's something wrong with me, but if you don't panic when you're running, I am so jealous. Good for you. But so yeah, here I'm trying to draw a background. I end up not using that. You'll see the final background pop up towards the end of the video. But these hills remind me of Dora Hills. Like, you know, in Dora the Explorer, they have those hills. They have those hills. Just, they do. I watched that show so much when I was younger, almost every day. Don't know why we're talking about Dora right now, but when I was like 3 years old, yeah, Dora. So yeah, um, I, I, so I plan on redrawing this every year when it comes around this time of the year, when it's been about like the year anniversary. Does anyone else celebrate their year anniversary with their tablet? Or am I just weird? I think I'm just weird. I mean, yeah, obviously. But so yeah, I think it would be really interesting every year to like draw myself as I appear at the moment that I'm drawing it. Like yeah, whatever kind of, if my haircut, or if I colored my hair or whatever, or just drawing it to how I look at the moment that I drew it. I didn't do that. I drew myself with long hair because the original picture has me with long hair, and I really wanted to draw long hair. I actually am growing out a pixie cut right now. It doesn't even reach my shoulders. It like goes about to my chin. So it's certainly not that long. But I was like, who cares? It doesn't look like me right now. We'll do it next year. I really want to wear long hair right now. Whatever. So that happened. I think it's really interesting to see how artists draw themselves, like how they perceive themselves. And usually, unless you're like a realistic artist, I mean, no offense to any artist, but we all know it never really completely looks like you. It just is how you see yourself, which I think is always so interesting. Like my freckles, whenever I'm drawing a detailed picture, I always give myself very pronounced freckles. I actually don't really have those. I do have freckles, but they're not very noticeable. Like if you asked any of my friends, I'm not even sure all of them know that I have freckles, if any, because they're so faded and like barely even there. Except for two of them. In my webcomic, Marshmallow Lives Matter, there are two freckles I always draw on my face. They are pretty pronounced. One of them is a beauty mark. That's like my favorite freckle, right on my cheek. Here we are talking about my freckles. How great. But yeah, I do not look like this in real life. But whatever. I think it's honestly so interesting to see how people perceive themselves. It's really fun. But here I am coloring the flowers on my dress. I love that dress so much. I wear it all the time. Well, not all the time. Only in the... Okay. Where I live, we have like 9 months of winter and no months of summer. It's like... we only have summer for like a month or two. That's when I wear that dress. If I wear that dress in the winter, I have like my really fuzzy thick pants on under it because it is a very loose, airy dress. Perfect for summer, which I don't have over here, so that's great. I don't have those shoes anymore either. They broke. But they always had mud on them, so here I am coloring in the mud. When I was drawing it, I was like, oh boy, you are doing so good, Oli. I can't speak English. I'm sorry. Well, I can. I just choose not to. But I was like, oh boy, you drawing in the mud on your shoes? Look at that attention to detail. Oh, that's great. I don't know. It turned out okay, I guess. Those eyes, I wish I had drawn the pupils bigger. I made the circle irises and pupils smaller to give that expression of being shocked better. And then, so I should have just made that all pupil or something, or made the pupils bigger, but I didn't, so whatever. Messed up. Here I'm coloring in the line art. That is my favorite part of drawing because it's a picture. That's when everything really comes to life. It's a picture when you're drawing, and then I start to color in the line art. I'm just like, yes. I'm sorry, I sound like a goat. This is great. And oh, I'm so sorry. I forgot to record when I was coloring in the skin. That's my second favorite part. I love doing that. And then I forgot to record it, so you missed that. Here I am shading in the skin, which is fun too. Sorry. I just realized I forgot to color the line on that tooth. It's still the color of my skin, but I mean, whatever. It looks fine, I guess. Oh, and the dirt on my shoelaces. I love that, I think. Oh, and we're getting towards the end. I'm coloring in the strands on my hair. I do that for some reason. Stylistic choice. And then there's my crappy background. And there's the original, and here's the new one. I hope you enjoyed, and thanks for watching. Bye!